Good morning, guys. Welcome back. Hello, if you're new. If you're new, click that subscribe button. I do post on my channel every single Tuesday and Thursday, but today is a very, very different video for me. And I've been wanting to film this video for a while now. And I think it's super important and I would love for you guys to keep watching. But today I am going to be weighing myself for a full 24 hours. So you're probably wondering, what does that mean? Why? What's going on? And I really wanted to make this video because for many years, the scale had such a hold on me and I had such an unhealthy relationship with it. Like I feel like so many other women and men do. And I feel like it starts at such a young age. I think back to when I started to really think about weight and what I wanted to look like was when I was going through puberty and entering the teenage years. That was when I started to really see images all around me and realize, oh, this is what I should look like in order to be seen as beautiful to everyone. And when I was growing up and going to high school, the image that was promoted was being taller, slim, everywhere on your arms, your legs, your hips, your stomach, and just having the perfectly perky big chest that a lot of the times now realizing that a lot of these images, the woman had boob jobs in them. And I used to think that if I just diet, if I just work out so hard, I'm gonna look like that. And it took me a long time and growing up and just starting to realize things that it was just not realistic for my body and it was not healthy. And in the end of the day, aren't we all trying to quote unquote lose weight or be fit to be healthy? And a lot of the times we really aren't. We're just trying to fit a mold that's so shoved upon us at such a young age. And it honestly wasn't until this year where I started to realize what is important, what I want for myself, and what is healthy for me. And it took me a long time because for a long time I felt like I was chasing to try and look like someone else and be like someone else. And then during the pandemic, I gained weight. I kind of lost a lot of motivation. I was in a huge slump like so many of us where we kind of felt out of place. We felt lost. We felt like our worlds flipped upside down. So it put me into a really bad spiral where I was just doing unhealthy habits and not caring about my body. And then I felt really bad in this new body that I had because I was just eating whatever I wanted that was bad for me. I wasn't moving and I felt like crap inside me. And it wasn't until recently where I did have this weight loss. But really, it wasn't the weight loss. It's been such a mind change where I started focusing on doing things for my body so I can be healthy and take care of my vessel and be able to live a healthy, fulfilled, long life. While before I feel like it was definitely a lot more because of vanity reasons. And now I really wanted to do things to feel better in my body, to have a longer life, and to just live my best life. And if you're not gonna take care of your body, who's really gonna do it for you? I started really learning more about nutrition and what foods are great for our body and gonna make you feel good. And not necessarily eat foods or do things just because it's going to make me lose weight and I'm just gonna be so unhappy doing it and dreading it and miserable for what? So I wanted to do this video where I weigh myself all throughout the day to really show the inconsistencies and the inaccuracy of the scale, because so many of us are so consumed with that number. Your worth is more than that number. The scale is definitely not a very accurate or good indicator to tell you whether you're healthy or not. And it doesn't measure your muscles that you have. It doesn't tell you how much body fat you have. It really doesn't say anything. It's just a number and it fluctuates so easily and all the time. And I'm sure I'm gonna see this all throughout the video because I've already seen it, which I will get into, but I just wanted you guys to know that you are more than that number and not to hold your self-worth based on a scale and a number. If it means not using a scale, then do not use a scale. For a long time, I put away my scale because it was just kind of like a trigger and it just made me feel bad about myself. And it wasn't until recently where I rarely really use a scale because I really don't think it's the best indicator to tell you whether you're healthy or not. You can find that out by just getting your regular checkups with your doctor, seeing if you're losing inches in your body, or just seeing the difference through photos or your clothes. That's really when I started noticing my weight loss, was through my clothes and losing inches and just how I was feeling inside. I was feeling a lot more energetic and just feeling a lot healthier. I was getting better sleeps, and there's just so many things that came with it, and I didn't really care about reaching a certain number on the scale anymore, which was such a big stride and goal for me, because for years, especially since I was a teenager, I really was just trying so hard to reach a number, and my body just would not want to do it because we all have different body types. We all have different bones. We all have different body structures. Some of us have more curves on the bottom half, the top half, or we're just thicker bone. So you can't force yourself to look like someone that is completely different. And a lot of the times it's not gonna be healthy for you. And I realized that. And I also realized that you can only sculpt and change your body so much with diet and workout. And a lot of the times, images that are promoted to us, the people don't even look like that themselves, whether they got a ton of work done or honestly, Photoshop. When you're young, you don't really think of these things. It's not until you get older and you start to realize what all these images really were that you were seeing your whole life growing up. So I know I rambled on, but I really just want this video just help you guys a little bit. If you're struggling with the scale and you felt any of the same ways that I felt before, I hope this can be useful in some sort of way. But to start off, I did wake up in the morning and I wanted to weigh myself on an empty stomach, of course, to start off. When I do weigh myself, I've been weighing myself pretty much getting nude because I didn't want any of the clothes to affect the scale, and I wanted this to be like an accurate depiction of my day. So I'm just gonna do the same thing throughout the entire day because I definitely will be changing my clothes throughout the day. I'm weird. I change my clothes so much. I just changed my clothes. It's already been like 3 times I've changed today. I'm weird. I changed from my PJs to workout clothes, took the workout clothes, and now I'm in this outfit, tank top and jeans. And when I go for my walk, I know I'm gonna change again. So it's just so much easier to just wear nothing or wear the same outfit, I guess. It could work too, but I started off in the morning in the nude. I ended up weighing at 125.2 pounds. So that is going to be my starting weight. So the scale says I'm 125.2. And then after that, I did drink some water and head downstairs in my basement to do a morning workout. So I did do a fasted workout, meaning I didn't eat anything. I just drank water just because I actually woke up super early today. And if I can, I do like to do my workouts right in the morning to get it over with. But sometimes I do end up doing them in the afternoon if I couldn't fit it in the morning. But I did do a leg day, and I also did a 20-minute jump rope session. And when I went upstairs to go weigh myself again, I weighed in at 124.6, meaning that I already lost 0.6 pounds in the span of about an hour. Because from when I woke up and from when I finished my workout, I usually have an hour workout. So I'm 0.6 down, which means that I am currently at 124.6. We are not done yet. I need to give you guys an update later, but so far I weighed myself one more time, and I went ahead and weighed myself after I ate breakfast. For breakfast, I'm gonna go ahead now and just eat my oats and water, and then I am gonna make a coffee and probably just keep drinking my water. I also drank a lot of water, and I did have a snack. After my workout, I was just really hungry, and my snack was just, lately I've been just having Greek yogurt with a little bit of seasoning to kind of give it like a healthy ranch. It's like a healthy ranch dip, but it's just Greek yogurt and a little bit of seasoning that I mix, and then I had a few crackers to eat that. So nothing crazy. It's something that I've been having honestly often whenever I want a snack. With all that being said, I did let my food digest for about an hour and a half. So I didn't weigh myself right after I ate. I wanted to give it some time. And of course my breakfast snack and the water drinking and coffee drinking was spread out. So it could be even up to 2 hours, to be completely honest with you, from when I first ate my oatmeal and breakfast in the morning. I didn't have anything crazy. I definitely want to eat a typical day that I would normally as well. So if you guys have seen my what I eat in a days, it's pretty accurate. I usually eat similar foods throughout the week. But after eating all of that and having all my drinks and a couple hours go by, I did go ahead and weigh myself. And when I stepped on the scale, I weighed at 127.2, which means that I gained 2.6 pounds from the last time I weighed myself. And I gained 2 pounds if you want to count from the very beginning of my morning when I woke up on an empty stomach. So already there, it is a yo-yo roller coaster. We're already going through the waves where I start at 125.2, went down 0.6, and then gained 2.6 pounds. And I just want you guys to know how inaccurate this is. Of course, your body is gonna fluctuate through the day, and it does not mean that I gained almost 3 pounds in just 2 hours. That is literally impossible. And to gain 3 pounds of fat, it's not as easy as you think. If I saw that as myself as a teenager, I would have been like, I gained 3 pounds by just eating a bowl of oatmeal. That is the wrong way of thinking, and that is why the scale can be so triggering and toxic to a lot of us. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep going on with my day, and then I'm gonna update you guys in a little bit. By the way, I am currently at over 5,000 steps. I'm at 5,286. I do like to try get minimum 10,000 steps in my days. This is just something that I've been doing since January, and I've been loving it. Just adding more movement and activity in my day has done wonders to my body and to my mind and soul. So I will be cleaning the kitchen right now, which stay tuned. I'm doing a video kind of like of my updated kitchen, and then I need to do honestly a deep clean. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'm probably going to eat lunch after that or halfway through. And for lunch, I will be having a chicken salad with a ton of veggies in it, cashews, and as well as jasmine rice. I've been loving putting jasmine rice. I don't know why, but the chokehold jasmine rice has on me is intense. And my salads, I always just use olive oil and balsamic vinaigrette. This video isn't really a what I eat in a day, but I thought it would be useful to just kind of mention what I am eating, just in case you guys are curious, because I know that I would be curious. I'm gonna catch you guys up in a little bit, and we'll see if the scale's moved up or it's moved down or stayed the same. So let's go. Second meal of the day. This is how my chicken salad is looking like. I'm gonna eat my salad, probably finish cleaning a little bit more, and then I'm gonna go in for another weigh-in for the day. Results are in. I am now at 127.0 after lunch. Quick update, after I finished cleaning, I did go weigh myself again. So as you guys did see, I just had a chicken salad, and yeah, that's about it. Water, of course, coffee, you know the drill. And when I weighed myself, I was 127.0. So we are back down 0.2 pounds, but we are still about 2 pounds up since the morning. So like I said, it's just a roller coaster on and off. I'm probably going to weigh myself a couple more times. I'm probably gonna go for a walk and weigh myself after, and then weigh myself one more time after dinner and like before bed. And we're gonna see what I end up coming to by the end of today, if I go back down, if I go back up. I honestly have no idea. It's so inconsistent. It's everywhere. I go up, I go down, I go up, I go down. So we'll see where I end up, but I will update you guys once I weigh myself again or weigh myself a couple times, and then we'll have like a little chit chat update probably over here, probably in more comfy clothes by then. It is currently past 4 p.m. and I just made myself a snack. I just have some blueberry chia pudding. If you guys want to see the recipe for this, I'll link the video above. It tastes like blueberry cheesecake. It's so yummy and delicious, but I'm gonna go ahead and eat this as a snack, and then I'm gonna go for a walk and then do an updated weigh-in. Weigh-in number 5. 125.7. Breakfast food for dinner. Final update of the day. I think I last caught you up on my weigh-in after lunch, but I did go ahead and have like my midday snack as you guys saw, and I did go out for an evening walk. I've been going out honestly every single day for a walk for about an hour, and I came back and I decided to weigh myself one more time then, and then I weighed myself one more time again. It is currently the evening time. As you can tell, I am just in comfy clothes and I'm about to start getting ready soon for bed. I thought I would just sum it all up, and I did do my final weigh-in, but after I did go for that walk, I went ahead and weighed myself again, and I hit 125.7 pounds. So I was actually down from lunch. I was also down from breakfast. So going almost towards my morning weight, just 0.5 pounds more, which I was shocked about how all of a sudden I went down so much from just being at 127.0. And then after my walk, I did go ahead and eat dinner, and I had breakfast for dinner. You know, when you have breakfast for dinner, that happens to me all the time because honestly, I love a good breakfast food. But I did go eat dinner, and I decided to weigh myself one more time as my final evening weigh-in, and I weighed in at 127.4. So the highest I've ever gotten throughout this entire day. And not too long before, after my walk, I went all the way back down to 125, and now I was back up to 127.4. I have just been fluctuating on and off like this all day, gaining pounds, losing pounds, and I am going to finish off here. I just really wanted to make this video and conclude and kind of show how inaccurate the scale can be, and how there's so many better health indicators that you can use, and your number is just not consistent. It also doesn't tell you anything. It doesn't tell you, once again, your muscle versus fat. You could also just have a little bit more weight due to so many factors, including things like water or salt or whatever the case may be, even if you just didn't get enough sleep. So that is why I really wanted to share this video, because I think a lot of us really can have that toxic relationship with the scale and can put way too much of us into that number and lose focus, and it ends up becoming unhealthy. Just after I worked out, I was down at 124, and then I almost, by the end of the night, I've almost gained 3 pounds. And no, I know I did not gain 3 pounds, but it can really mess with your mind if you don't have that healthy relationship. I think there's so many different other health indicators to look at that are more reliable, like how you're feeling. Even just seeing a number doesn't mean you're going to feel good in your body, as in like maybe you'll still have aches and pains and be low energy. So it's really about how you're feeling on the inside, and if you're feeling energetic, if you're feeling less lethargic, and you just feel good in your body, that is a way better indicator than focusing on a number that changes so easily, as you guys seen all throughout today. My number went up and down, and I would say back when I was much younger and just a lot more uneducated, things like that would probably really affect me and be an emotional roller coaster for me, and I would literally probably think that I gained 3 pounds by the end of the night. If a scale is triggering for you, ditch the scale. Once you ditch the scale, you'll end up relying on better indicators in the end of the day. There are so many other ways that you can keep track with your fitness than having a number and focusing on that number. And then it ends up controlling your life. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was very different. I did go ahead and share with you guys kind of what I was eating throughout the day and stuff like that, just so you guys can get an idea. But I really did want to do a realistic day in my life where I follow my typical schedule and I follow my typical diet. I wanted to be very realistic to show that even when you are on track, you're being active, you're eating healthy, the scale is always going to fluctuate and just be inaccurate. And today, actually, I was very active. I did reach my 10,000 steps, and currently, as of now, I am at 13,613 steps for the day. And I think the last time we spoke about steps, I was at 5,000 during the day. So I followed my routine to a T, what I typically do on a weekly basis. And as you can see, by the end of the night, from the scales perspective, I gained weight, even though I was eating healthy, moving my body, and taking care of it, drinking lots of water. And that is really what changed my mindset on health in general and not focusing or fixating on a number at all, because it just wasn't healthy. It doesn't matter what the number is in the scale, as long as you are taking care of yourself and you are nourishing your body and working towards trying to be the best version of yourself. That is the most important thing that you can do for yourself. There's just so many fitness myths. I could definitely do a video on that I've learned throughout the years that I genuinely believed about for years and years. And the scale and the number is one of those fitness myths that it's going to tell you anything about your body, and that is just not true. And you are not defined by a number on a scale. That is just inaccurate. Don't forget to click the subscribe button. I do post on my channel every single Tuesday and Thursday. But I'm gonna go ahead and start getting ready for bed, take off this makeup that has been on for way too long, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!